Hello class and welcome to your week 1 team assignment. It's for the West Company, which is Wind Energy Systems. Now this is the first week and the first set of assignments that will build all the way into week 8, where you'll be doing a final presentation and a final report. So the piece of the puzzle for this week, and I call it a puzzle is because we're going to be assembling a lot of different pieces, is a vision statement and a purpose statement. So you're going to have a vision statement development and purpose statement development exercise. Now, while you're in your module, what I'd like you to do is take a peek at the course learning objectives. Make sure you understand exactly what it is we're doing and why. The purpose gives you an understanding of why we're doing it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to walk through the instructions, and I'm going to specifically walk you through step by step all of the areas. So the first thing you've got is a PowerPoint called Vision and Mission, or Vision and Purpose. So if you pull up the Vision and Purpose PowerPoint presentation, you're going to see that what it does is it walks you through how to create corporate values and purpose in high technology organizations. It's going to walk you through the core values that are essential, what those are, how to identify those, and in the values it's going to tell you that you should have between 3 and 5 core values identified for the WES organization. It's going to explain why values matter, and it's going to give you examples from different companies like Kellogg's, P&G, Volvo. And then it's got a test here at the end, and it asks you, when you create this type of statement, when you create a value statement or a vision statement, what exactly does it need to pass as far as the test from a does it matter perspective? The next piece is going to be the purpose element of this PowerPoint presentation, and it's going to talk to you about why a purpose statement is important. What's the fundamental reason for it? What's the primary source? It's going to talk to you about 4 different types of purpose statements. They are discovery, excellence, altruism, and heroism, and you're going to find that you're going to be needing to create one of each of these. So you need to understand what a discovery statement looks like, what an excellence statement looks like, what an altruism statement looks like, and what a heroism statement looks like. And ultimately, you're going to put that together into a format for me that's going to really make a lot of sense. So let's go ahead and close that down. That's the preliminary PowerPoint presentation that I want you and your team to make sure that you review. You really research it and understand it. The next thing you need to do is you need to go back to that background information we've got on the WES Company. So you need to look at the WES Company, and this background information we've given you walks you through a bare bones kind of description as to what is involved at WES. There are 5 different unique locations that they have employees, roughly 800 employees broken down into these locations. It describes to you the manufacturing facilities, what the products they make are, what some of the high risk items are, and it gives you some information on new initiatives, lean, agile programs that have just started to come in and some of the characteristics of it. And then of course something that you're going to love to hate, and by that I mean it's something that could pop up at any time, the Mega Driver. The Mega Driver is something that they actually manufacture at WES, and it's one of the low reliability items which could come back to haunt us at a later time. So this gives you a perspective of the background of the company. Now you're going to have to go off and investigate what other companies that are in, say, the energy systems portfolio look like. You're going to have to do almost a gap analysis by looking at what is it that they have that we think we need, or what do we have that we've identified in that background information. So you're doing some level of analysis. Now, one of the things that I need to make sure that you understand is that we've put templates for you that are available. The first one is going to be the vision statement template. So the vision statement or development team assignment explanation sheet, you need to open that up, and you're going to see that we give you an explanation as to what a vision statement is, and then we give you examples of vision statements. And if you answer these questions and you identify exactly what the components are for each of these questions, it's going to be very easy for you to then craft a vision statement. And then what you would do as a team is you would actually write that vision statement down. Now you want to make sure you document it on this sheet and then submit that to me. This is worth 25 points. This particular item out of the week is worth 25 points. It's considered part A. Part B is going to be the next piece of it, which is the purpose statement. So let's go ahead and pull up the purpose statement template that's available for you. In this particular area, what you need to do is you need to identify 3 key core values for the West Company. And you'll have to go through all of that background information that you've got and all the research that you do as you're pulling this together. And you need to create and identify for yourself what you think the 3 core values are. Make sure you document those, list them in this template, and then you have to create a purpose statement for each of those 4 areas that were in that PowerPoint. You're going to create a discovery purpose statement. You're going to create an altruism purpose statement. You're going to create an excellence purpose statement and a heroism purpose statement. Each one of these purpose statements is worth 5 points each. The combination of these 3 is worth 5. This is worth a total of 25 points. Now also, Nikos has got a great document here. If you go ahead and click this and follow the link off to this, it gives you information on how to create purpose statements. It gives you information on, how to originate them, things like that. So there's additional information for you here. So for this particular assignment, it's worth 50 points. I've got a grading rubric established for you. You can see you get 25 points for that vision statement, and then a series of other statements, the core values, and then the purpose statements are worth another 25 for a total of 50 points. Now that is your first week 1 team assignment for the West Corporation. Congratulations. Once you finish this, let us know if you've got any problems, issues, or concerns, and have a great week. Goodbye.